You've seen the ads. Copy this exact trade, buy this altcoin, and watch the money roll in. It is a pitch precision engineered to target students who want financial independence right now. But competing in day trading, betting, or crypto requires three specific assets to survive: sizable capital to weather your inevitable losses, the patience to wait out long market cycles, and years of hard-won experience. This diagram illustrates why ease markets are so dangerous for beginners. Without the overlap of capital, patience, and experience, you are stepping into a mathematical trap where the odds are explicitly designed to drain your account. Students build financial momentum by avoiding these capital-heavy games entirely, focusing instead on models that don't require a bankroll to start. A service-based business provides a predictable path to income because it bypasses the need for high-risk upfront capital. You can start with the hardware you already own and a few hours of focused learning. In this model, the economic engine of your work completely flips. You no longer need a stack of cash to generate a return. Instead, a specific, learned skill becomes your primary business asset. The modern digital economy relies on a few core functions to survive. High-demand skills like video editing, copywriting, graphic design, and web development are the building blocks of almost every online brand. Startups and established creators are moving too fast to do all of this in-house. They actively want to outsource these tasks to reliable freelancers so they can focus on their own expansion. However, there is a physical limit to this approach. If you are doing all the editing or writing yourself, you are trading your finite hours for cash. You only have 24 hours in a day, which puts a hard ceiling on your potential earnings. Mastering a basic skill is just your entry ticket into the market. Without evolving how you work, you will max out your available time long before you ever hit a goal like 1 lakh per month. Breaking that bottleneck requires upgrading what you actually sell. You have to move away from basic tasks and offer high perceived value services. This involves moving from isolated tasks to engineering revenue-generating systems. Instead of designing a single graphic, you build targeted sales funnels, performance marketing campaigns, or automated email sequences. When your service directly creates measurable profit for a business owner, they view your fee as an investment rather than an expense. This shift in perception allows you to charge significant premiums. This chart compares a flat hourly rate against a percentage cut of generated revenue. While the hourly rate stays stagnant, your compensation dynamically scales as the client's campaign brings in more money. Shifting from selling your time to selling measurable business outcomes is the first necessary leap to break the solo income ceiling. Even with high-value clients, doing the work yourself limits your capacity. To scale operations beyond your own physical limits, you need to introduce high leverage through team delegation. This flowchart shows financial arbitrage. You secure a client paying a premium, say 1,500 rupees. You hand execution to a specialized contractor, paying them 500 rupees. The remaining 1,000 rupees is your profit. This is your compensation for managing the system. Mastering leverage allows you to function as an economic router. You increase the total output of the business without adding more hours to your own schedule. You have the high-value offer and the high-leverage team. But to activate them, you need the final component: visibility. You can be the most talented operator in the market, but if nobody knows you exist, you won't get paid. High-earning agencies separate themselves from struggling freelancers through their brand presence. Building that presence requires documenting your work, posting consistent content, and sharing detailed case studies showing the exact results you've achieved for your clients. Putting your work online often comes with the fear that your friends might judge you. You have to ignore that friction. Scaling a business requires being visible to your market. This graph maps the compound effect of visibility over time. You might post for weeks with zero traction, but consistent output eventually hits a tipping point where inbound demand curves upward sharply. High inbound demand gives you the leverage to dictate terms, raise your prices, and cherry-pick only the best businesses to partner with. Financial independence starts with a high-demand skill, scales through team-based leverage, and is sustained by the market demand that comes with high visibility. This progression creates the control over your own time that students actually need.